The story unfolds in ancient Rome, where an architect named Lucius is grappling with financial difficulties and a lack of innovative ideas. His clients consistently reject his proposals, deeming them outdated. One day Lucius's friend persuades him to relax at a public bathhouse. Unhappy with the loud and raucous atmosphere, Lucius submerges himself in the water. To his astonishment, a small whirlpool forms, pulling him into a strange tunnel-like place, where he struggles to breathe. Eventually he resurfaces, only to find himself in a modern Japanese bathhouse, surrounded by bewildered elderly men. Lucius, unfamiliar with Mongolian features, assumes they are part of a flat-faced tribe. Overcoming his initial shock, he recognizes the advanced facilities, such as baskets, taps and massage devices, and regrets not thinking of these innovations earlier. Lucius's accidental entry into the women's changing room leads to a comical encounter with an enraged elderly woman. Meanwhile, we are introduced to Mami, a struggling manga artist, who finds inspiration in Lucius's appearance and begins sketching him. Lucius, after waking up from an unexpected nap, tastes flavored milk which amazes him to the point of falling unconscious again. Upon regaining consciousness, he finds himself back in Rome, where people claim he nearly drowned in the tub. The empty milk bottle serves as a reminder that his journey to the modern Japanese bathhouse was not a dream. Fast forward 2 months, Lucius successfully pitches a renovation idea to the bathhouse owner, introducing advanced features like baskets, massage booths and flavored milk. The customers adore these innovations, leading to Lucius making a substantial profit. While in the bath, an elderly man wishes for a bathhouse in his home, prompting Lucius to be swept away by a current once more, landing in a 21st century bathtub. A man in the bathroom requests Lucius's assistance, exposing him to modern amenities like a shower head and a shower cap. Coincidentally, the house belongs to Mami, who discovers Lucius on the floor. When she returns with her sketchbook, he has vanished. Back in Rome, Lucius creates a luxurious home bathtub for the elderly man, significantly improving his financial situation. However, his wife is unsatisfied and longs for a child, leading to a heated argument ending with her cursing him and leaving. Several days later, Lucius is approached by a messenger from Emperor Hadrianus, a reputedly cruel ruler who takes an interest in Lucius's inventions. He asks Lucius to design a personal bath for him, emphasizing that it must be innovative and extraordinary. Lucius accepts the challenge and sets out to impress the emperor. Despite searching for inspiration throughout the city, he struggles to find original ideas and worries that his concepts are mere imitations. In a moment of despair, he falls into a ditch and disappears. In a parallel narrative, Mami, a manga artist with a stagnant career, takes a part-time job at a bathroom supply store. One day she unintentionally leaves a tub filled with water and discovers Lucius, who appears and starts gasping for air. While the store manager complains about the strange man, Mami and Lucius have an opportunity to socialize. Lucius asks for a tour of the store and offers her a coin. Even though they can't communicate due to language barriers, Mami shows him around, mesmerizing Lucius with modern amenities, particularly the bidet. Lucius, inspired by his observations, returns to Rome and creates the most advanced bathhouse ever, featuring innovative features like a toilet with continuous water flow, a bubbling tub powered by slaves, a glowing aquarium and scented candles. The emperor is delighted with the result and rewards Lucius with a unique necklace. Eager to share his accomplishment with his wife, Lucius catches her in the act of making love with his best friend. Meanwhile, Mami, facing difficulties in her manga career, returns to her hometown and works in a local bathhouse while studying ancient Roman history. She is intrigued by the coin Lucius gave her and his mysterious disappearance, leading her to contemplate whether he might be a time traveler. Back in Rome, Lucius, despondent after his wife's betrayal, encounters a messenger who informs him of the emperor's concerns. The emperor, mourning his lost son and believing a crocodile to be the reincarnation of his child, requests Lucius to design a sanctuary for the crocodile. Lucius accepts but is aware that any mishap with the crocodile will result in his being declared a national criminal. Lucius inspects the water flow in the emperor's bathhouse, only to be pulled into the future for the third time, landing in a crocodile sanctuary. Coincidentally, Mommy is also at the sanctuary trying to shake off an unwanted date. She brings Lucius out of the cage and they explore the sanctuary together, leaving her date behind. Lucius learns how to care for crocodiles, confirming Mommy's suspicion that he is from ancient Rome. Eventually he encounters a hot spring, transporting him back to his own time. Months later, the Emperor's crocodile sanctuary thrives and Lucius becomes a beloved figure in the city. However, Lucius's wife is still unsatisfied and yearns for a child. An argument ensues, ending with her cursing him and leaving. In a surprising turn of events, the Emperor faces a rebellion that lasts over a year. The elderly Emperor, ready to retire, plans to pass the throne to his nephew Cyaneus, who seeks to build a new bathhouse to win people's support. The Emperor enlists Lucius to help Cyaneus, even though Lucius is hesitant due to Cyaneus's arrogance and imprudence, which could lead to the fall of the Roman Empire. Lucius refuses to work for Cyaneus despite the threat of treason and death. Desperate, he asks a fellow architect to take the project, resulting in a heated altercation and Lucius being pushed into a well. In the next scene, Lucius finds himself back with the Flat-Face tribe, who care for him and bring him to a hot spring for recovery. The hot spring's water is believed to hasten healing, and Lucius is offered fermented alcohol which burns his throat. Lucius encounters Mommy, who has learned basic Latin. While inebriated, Lucius falls on top of her and they both drown in the lake. When they awaken, they find themselves back in Rome, much to Mommy's astonishment. She discovers that Lucius is about to be executed for defying the Emperor's order. Fearing for his life, Mommy tries to persuade him to accept the project, but Lucius departs with his luggage. In Japan, a group of elderly men is searching for Mommy when they are drawn into the lake, similarly transported to the past. Lucius, en route to another city, stumbles upon a natural hot spring on a hill and recalls the Flat-Faced tribe's kind treatment. He realizes the spring's potential to aid the Emperor's wounded soldiers and rushes to Mommy with his idea, which she supports. Lucius presents the idea to the Emperor, claiming that Antonius instructed him to create the spring despite Antonius being a more suitable heir to the throne than Cyaneus. The Emperor grants Lucius permission to create the spring. Lucius, Mommy and the Flat-Faced tribe work tirelessly to construct the first hut, eventually establishing a rest stop for the soldiers. The tribe's modern medical knowledge aids in the soldiers' swift recovery. After months of fighting, the soldiers triumph over the rebellion, celebrating with joy, drink and dance. Lucius and Mommy share an intimate conversation, their feelings for each other having grown over time. However, the Flat-Faced tribe and Mommy begin to vanish and Lucius is left alone, heartbroken. Mommy disappears before Lucius can offer her vital information on the various paths leading to Rome. In the following scene, the Emperor appoints Antonius as his advisor and awards Lucius in front of the citizens for his courage during the battle. People acknowledge that without him they would not have achieved victory. In the modern era, Mommy embarks on a new life. One day she encounters Lucius emerging from a pond. Their paths intersect and the movie concludes as they reunite.